1985, I became an ordained Christian minister, and I've been involved in ministry as an international Christian evangelist for over 30 years. You might call that, in a secular sense, a motivational religious speaker. The Lord took us out of Canada into the United Arab Emirates as our first mission trip. And from there, we began to have opportunities in many different countries. I was able to go into countries like Oman, Qatar, Lebanon, India, Australia, Wales, England, United States, Canada. Well, being an army brat, I was always in an army family growing up, and we were moved different places. And I always felt that traveling was an education in itself. Our children love to travel too. It kind of gets in your blood. And it's a wonderful thing to learn about different cultures, different ways of doing things, how people think. I was a guest speaker mainly in Canada for things like Prayer Canada, pastoral ministers, full gospel businesses meetings. So wherever people invited me to go, I would go and speak. But now with COVID, everything has been sidelined and set aside. I went one time under conditions in Ottawa with wearing full mask. My mask was off when I was speaking, and the people were properly set apart. But I haven't accepted anything else during the COVID. We try to replace any negative with a positive. We wake up in the morning and I pray, I read scriptures, and I thank God for what I have, not for what I don't have. I think it's brought people in general to a greater realization of what the most important things of life are. That family is the most important thing. Caring for each other is the most important thing. And how to treat your neighbor has become more important. We've resigned ourselves, and it's a pleasurable thing, to be heavy into prayer, praying for our nation of Canada to get through this and praying for people affected by COVID. And that in itself is a ministry on its own. So for me, it's the sense of to know I have the strength, to rejoice that I do have the strength to go through something like this when it happens, and to affect other people, to be positive and encourage them. The reactions of government and health people, it's not going to be perfect. Who's perfect? So we have to be patient and just realize that we've come together through thick and thin as a nation, and we're not at each other's throats, but we're loving each other's hearts.